I walk people through envisioning a prosperous future. We need to figure out how we can optimize your income. You have to know where it is that you're going. All right, step 2 of the prosperous path is facing the music. And, you have to face the music personally, but also you got to face the music of the environment that we're in. I don't think that I'm going to shock you when I say this, but the United States of America does not have their finances in order. And if we as a country and if all the states don't have their finances in order, then the responsibility is on us, right? The government is not going to be able to bail us out. And so not only do we need to face the music, internally, but we need to face the music externally. What's going on in the world around us? This is a website that I go to often, and it's not for the faint of heart. But I like to understand where we're at because I want to know, for me, what do I need to do in order to set myself and my family up for success in the environment that we're in? And so usdebtclock.org is got to be one of the most depressing but also eye-opening websites that I ever go to. All it is it's a debt clock that shows the national debt on a real-time basis. It's ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking. So how much debt does the United States have? Do you know? At this given moment right now, it's just over $31.5 trillion of national debt. Now, we've become so desensitized to the word trillion that doesn't mean anything to us. But here's what it means per citizen. Not per taxpayer, but per citizen. That's about $95,000 of debt per citizen. That means national debt, not personal debt, national debt. That means for my family of 5, that's about $500,000 of national debt that we would have to pay, each of us, in order to make this debt right. That's just a crazy, astounding number. It's about $250,000 of national debt per taxpayer. Now, that doesn't sound a lot, and if you're like, oh, whatever, it's the way it is. Here's some real scary numbers because this has to do with your future. If we want to bank our future on government programs, off of Social Security, off of Medicaid, and having all these government programs in place, let me real quick give you, for instance, on where we're at for Social Security and Medicaid for my generation, for my kids. We're $31 trillion in the hole of debt, but unfunded liabilities, meaning the amount of Social Security we need to pay out that we don't have money for, we're currently at $22 trillion of unfunded liabilities for Social Security. You ready for Medicare liability that we don't have money for, that we're on the hook for? $35 trillion. Now, here's the total unfunded liabilities. This means that bills that we know are coming that we don't have money for. $181 trillion of bills we know we're going to get as a country that we know we will not have money to pay. So $31 trillion of national debt is peanuts compared to how much we're on the hook for that we will not have money to pay. That is $543,000 per citizen of unfunded liabilities. What that would mean for my family is we would need $2.5 million that we give to the government just to fund all the bills that are coming down the pipe. Now, why is this important that we know this? Because if we're banking our financial future on the United States of America being financially viable by Social Security checks coming in the mail every month, it's not a great plan. This video is brought to you by Trumbull Insurance Agency. This is my company that I get to run. And if you have home, auto, or life insurance needs, we want to help you. These videos don't come for free. And Trumbull Agency is sponsoring all of these so that you have good content day in and day out. So if you have home or auto insurance and life insurance, like almost everybody needs life insurance and almost everybody has home or auto insurance, do business with Trumbull Agency, please. It helps us create content just like this. Now, it might come, and I'm hoping that they get it figured out, But the track that we're on is not a financial future that I want to set myself up or my family up on, right? I want to be able to create my own destiny, get my own money in order. So when I'm facing the music, I'm facing my music personally, but I also want to face the music externally, which gives me more of a responsibility to make sure that I get my money and my dollars together right. Just this year, I think in the past couple months, something scary happened in our national economy. On this debt tracker, you can see right towards the bottom, there's assets per citizen on the left in the green, and then there's the a liability per citizen. That was the number I just showed you. Those just crisscrossed. The assets are currently going down $100,000, another $100,000, another $100,000, another $100,000. That's how fast our assets are going down as a country. Okay. And so that number is now smaller than the amount of liability that we owe, than the debt that we owe. That's $543,000. Here's how fast those are going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's in hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's how fast it's going up as our assets are going down as a society. Now, for me, this is super motivating. This makes me want to absolutely take control of my money, because if I don't take control of my money, the government is not going to be there to help me. They are literally going down faster than I can even count, is how fast they're going down, in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt per second, less than a second. And so when we face the music, we're just saying, listen, I have to take responsibility for my own money. Here's something else that's scary, and this is should make us take responsibility for our income. In 2020, this is on this sheet as well, usdebtclock.org. In 2020, the median income was $31,662. Now, today, the median income is $35,723. In 23 years, the median income in the United States has gone up $4,100. $4,100. In the same period of time, the median house in 2020 was $162,133. Today, the median home in the United States is $496,726. And the time that the average income went up about $4,000, the cost to buy a house has almost tripled, 300% increase. The cost for eggs, the cost for milk, the cost for gasoline, those are all going up at exponential rates. And if we do not personally get our finances in order, if we don't rise far above the statistic of the median income in the United States, then we're going to be in a world of hurt for our family and for generations to come. So it's my goal, and it's my goal with you as well, to make sure that we're not reliant on a system, but we're reliant on our own selves, our own system, our own ability to work, our own ability to earn income, our own ability to control and steward our finances so that we can set our families up for success. Because the way that the statistics show from a country standpoint, if I just follow the stats, I'm not going to be increasing. I'm going to be going significantly farther in debt, and I'm going to be going significantly farther in the hole from a cost of living standpoint. So I have to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility for our money so that we stand outside of the statistics. We rise above, and hopefully, if we all do this together, we can change the statistics around so that our assets begin to increase and our debt and our liabilities begin to decrease.